A criminal did not appear. They hurried to the cell to check, but this scene in front of them, it scared them straight away. Andy just disappeared like that. The prison officer called the prison officer. He was about to interrogate Riddell. Riddell was also unaware of the prison officer's anger. He picked up the stone in a hurry. It was a mess. But it happened to be on the wall. He actually pulled the poster through. He pulled the poster down. It was as if it was a long tunnel. Riddell had dug through the wall for 600 years. Andy only spent less than 20 years. When the prison officer went out to chase him, he had long been missing. They looked for a whole day, but they only found a little hammer in the stinky ditch. In fact, 20 years ago, Andy began to plan to escape this. At this time, he had to. Once again, the importance of knowledge is reflected. Everyone knows he's a banker. But who knows Andy is also proficient in geological engineering. When he first entered prison, he found that the walls of the prison were relatively loose. As long as there is enough patience and time, it's easy to get caught here. So he used the poster as a cover, started his plan. Every night after sunset, he went to the poster and opened it. Wait until the next morning, then put the broken stone in his pocket. While the playground was blowing, shake it a little bit on the ground. That's it. 20 years like a day of commemoration. Finally, after Tommy was killed, Andy immediately decided not to stay long. So just last night, he followed the order of the prison officer. Wipe the blood off your shoes, then shake it a lot. Walked into the cell. But at this time, who will pay attention to other people's shoes after waiting for the prison light? Andy followed the tunnel to the back of the cell. He was waiting for such a thunderous day, I only saw Andy staring at the lightning outside the window. As soon as the thunder sounded, he hit it with a strong stone, like a pipe. The thunder sounded, I should be. He hit it with a splash of water. Andy's escape route was also opened. He ran to freedom like a beast in the urine. He advanced 500 miles. There are 5 football fields in this tunnel. It is possible to know how strong Andy's will is. Later, he still used his own faith. He pierced through the black fog, jumped into the river, and washed into the house. Then he took off the shackles on his body, opened both arms, embracing freedom in the rain. That's the moment he waited for 20 years. And when the prison guard tore down that poster, Andy had already brought that non-existent identity, appeared in many banks. His signature note is also not bad. I took away $1 million from the prison guard and asked the bank staff to send him a document. His signature note is also not bad. I took away $1 million from the prison guard and asked the bank staff to send him a document. Until the next day, the prison guard committed all kinds of crimes, climbed the top of the headboard, a few cars around the prison cell. The prison guard was flustered. He immediately opened the safe. Want to destroy the evidence, but found that there was only one Bible in it. Open the first page. There is a sentence written on it. You are right. I knew it. It's really in it. Then the prison guard continued to turn back. That's when I found out Andy's hammer had been hidden in the book. But at this moment, the police have already blocked the door. The prison guard didn't want to go to jail. He chose to commit suicide by swallowing his gun. But until he died, the prison guard didn't understand. How did Andy defeat him, although he left? But these stories have been circulating in the prison cell. Every time the prison comes to a new person, they are curious. How did Andy get locked up in prison? This place in front of you, it's the famous prison cell in the United States. Today's prisoners are extremely excited because a new group of prisoners were sent into the prison. Andy is one of them. As the prisoners got off the bus one by one, the old birds also started to get excited. The higher their cheers, the more the new prisoners feel scared because the only pleasure the old birds have here is to